Oh, you know what you did. You know exactly what you did. Well, I am Mecca. I look like this now all of a sudden because, the hair fell out because chemo, and I can't have people thinking I'm on one side or another depending on who hates me or not. I think that's the issue. Isn't that the issue? She's not even looking at me. She's looking away from me because why? She can't look me in the eye because she's afraid of me, of what I'm going to say. And it might shock you or surprise you. I look like this because I'm going through chemo, and any support to help you guys throw my way, I really, really appreciate. You don't have to. I am still your favorite YouTube consumer advocate, Harpy, and I'm still telling you exactly what the real problem is with all of this stuff. Now, first off, we have this. Disney's Snow White. Rachel Zegler says she hopes ill will towards people who voted one way or another, and the guy and his voters. I guess. I don't know. Do you think maybe the other lady would have gone on Joe Rogan's show and talked about like music and cooking or something? Do you think that maybe that would have been something that like redeemed herself to her audience? Should I go on I would go on Joe Rogan. I would just talk to him about aliens and Bill Hicks and stuff, and how he used to watch Bill Hicks on stage, and Bill Hicks would be like seeing him with his mouth agape and his arms crossed, like he's seeing Jesus incarnate or something. That's stand-up comedy thing, whatever. Rachel Zegler, she finds herself speechless in the midst of this. What was going on? Because I've been at chemo. I guess I've just been listening to Politics Ball just for keywords and buzzwords and trigger words. Like, I don't know, butter, I guess, being $7. And so another 4 years of hatred leading us towards a world I do not want to live in. Leading us towards a world that would be hard to raise your daughter if she has a kid. Must be nice to have enough money to afford that. Leading us towards a world. Well, I can't anyway. I got chemo to deal with. Must be hard to raise. Leading us towards a world that would force her to have a baby she doesn't want. Why wouldn't she want it? I don't understand why she might. Is it because she can't afford it either? You're not going to make enough money to support her and be. Okay, first off, why are we fighting over imaginary hypothetical people that aren't even here yet? First off, that is such a place of privilege. I can't even begin to compare that because, because butter's $7 and groceries and things, and gas and groceries and rent are expensive. And I don't know who I would date anyway right now because I look like Gollum under here with the hair. I shouldn't be shocked, but I am. I am heartbroken for my friends who awoke in fear this morning of what? Is he hiding under your bed? Is Orange Man hiding under your bed?
Put a chick in it, make her gay!
Is he hiding under your bed at this point? I had somebody actually yell at me for thinking I voted one way or another because of what their dad went through. I'm like, here's what really happens, in my opinion. People get fed with something so much, like hate this person, hate this, scapegoat. Look what's going on with Alex Jones. Here's something you don't like. Rachel Zegler's literally going through that right now, actually. There is a huge, massive campaign against her because... Why? I don't know why. She's a convenient scapegoat. She's a convenient reason for... look at this. Disney reveals Snow White remake is set to blow its budget. It's over budget. They want a reason and something to blame, and now that one way or another is... I've had to Google it. One way or another is controlling the money. Look what just happened. Disney, Lionsgate, Warner, a lot of others, Comcast, they're all crawling back to Elon to resume their advertising dollar. They're seeing a temporary, real or imagined, I mean, remember, this is all about perception. People think that the economy is going to get better, whether it will be or not. I have no idea. I'm not an economist, economic specialist. I'm not a political analyst or any of that stuff. I was a retail worker for a very, very long time, and I am still your favorite consumer advocate, Harpy. Sometimes when I can crawl out of bed from chemo. But Disney reveals the Snow White budget remake is set to blow its budget. Disney revealed the cost of making its live action remake I can't talk, has ballooned to 269.4 million, or 217.7 pounds by the end of 2023. It had by then, and now they're remaking it and reshooting it probably, putting the movie on course to blow its budget more than a year before its release. It cast a dark spell. Ooh, and they think witchy things are... That's the other thing. In Congress, they think that aliens or non-biologic human life forms exist in the United States government, or the United States government now thinks that, whether it's true or not. We also have on record in Congress at the congressional hearing for the UAP thing yesterday, they think that these UFOs can go 3,000 Gs where you pass out at 7 Gs. So Forbes is saying it casts a dark spell on they think witchy things are happening for Disney's entertainment segment, just as it was showing signs of improvement. No, what are they doing? They're using anti-marketing to get more people to actually talk about this movie. To like, hey, remember you're still Disney. We still shot Bambi in front of you and broke you, and now we've propped you all up, making all this money off of Disney, talking about it in this anti-way, and now we're going to make sure you have a target, whether she's compliant or not. So this is they're using a diverse or a woman or, a diverse woman of diversity to kind of shield themselves from criticism, because then they can say, oh, you all are a bunch of histophobes. What then happens? The algorithm pumps all of that negative outrage to the top of the algorithms to create people like Rachel Zegler to just say, hey, she wishes harm on people, apparently. Does she actually say that? I shouldn't be this shocked, but I am. I'm heartbroken for my friends who awoke in fear, and I am here with you to cry, to hug, to yell, to wax poetic on how the left continues to fail us for Georgia. Yeah, she's pointing out that the left is failing. This is a distraction to make you mad at her for pointing out exactly the same thing with Amanda Stenberg. She was saying how the media plays us all against each other. John Boyega was saying that. She's literally, look at this. If you were paying attention to the election stuff, why don't we have good candidates on either side? Regardless, like I hate getting political with this. I look at the choices, and we're literally in the South Park, Now
this is...
No, that's not even the right...
Put a chick in it, make her gay!
Douche and turd sandwich thing. We're literally in that. Again. So I had somebody in my comics section mad that his dad was going through crap because of Orange Man, thinking I may have voted for that for one way or another. And I'm like, do you even know if I'm an American citizen? Do you even know if I voted? I might be Canadian for all you know. I do watch an awful lot of hockey, for example. This loss should not have been seen, and it certainly should not have been by so many votes, she says. She cannot... Well, that's because I heard a lot of people were not going because nobody had a candidate to vote for, or a lot of people were just rallying behind their crypto bro, rallying behind Elon and Joe Rogan and stuff like that. I mean, you can't deny the times have changed, and we're all looking at people like us to blame for everything, right? She can't ethel a stern statement underneath anything. May them never know peace. That's what she's saying. She wants them to never know peace. A piece of ass, a piece of chocolate, a piece of pumpkin pie. All right, she has since retracted this. She apologized for the post she shared last week. She let her emotions get the best of you. Isn't that what a lot of people do? They just see enough is enough, and they're like, oh my God, enough with whatever thing. And that's how all of the 2020 on both sides, people were getting so fed up with what they were seeing. It's like enough. You can kind of understand that if you're whatever. But I think the point is, now the winds have changed to where there's more people really fed up with being lied to, being shown only the thing that makes them upset, whether it be from MSNBC with Orange Man bad, it's just fucking enough of that, or enough whatever thing is your trigger on the internet. Wait, that's not the right article. So now But we've had them wanting to sack her anyway. Why do they care about a Snow White remake? Isn't Disney themselves to blame for pushing nothing but remake, reboot, sequel, prequel? Like, you can't just fucking run Snow White in the goddamn theater, the original one, the animated. They can't just do that. They can't just run the original animated one, the one people actually seem to like and want. They gotta remake it again. Megyn Kelly calls Rachel Zegler a pig after Snow White star's nasty tirade, so she's a conservative political baller. Why do grown-ass adult men care about a Snow White remake? This is as cringe as the Barbie thing. This is another one of those where it's for the gays and the women and the little kids to go to. Why wouldn't you just go and see the classic version of the thing? This is like New Coke and Coke Classic. You just want the original. You just want the classic. What do I want? I want to see Ghostbusters reissued in the theater every now and again. I want to see the good movies we actually like instead of a remake that's just designed to sell a product because you have a bunch of Disney Tsum Snow White little things out there and you have 7 dwarfs to market. Oh, and then they were going to change the dwarves. Remember that. So here's where I got my rant. So that's what's going on. That's the real thing that's going on. And, you know, we're just sick of this, you know. I'm sick of being blamed for one side or the other. But then again, my algorithm shows me most of this. And I guess because the other side tends to block me, so I don't see it. I am Mecca, and I will see you guys on the next video, live stream, or wherever. If you can contribute, I really, really appreciate it. I've got an Amazon wish list filled with good food and laundry detergent and a video game, hint, 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 if you want me to play it. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.